Hey guys, it's Katie. So lately I've been getting actually like a lot of texts and a lot of things from people who have started watching my videos and started like, like talking to me more because of these. And honestly, a lot of the stuff that people have been saying has been like making my day. It's been making me so happy. Like I asked out my girlfriend because of you, or like I get so much happier when I watch your videos. I've heard that. I just wanted to say, first and foremost, thank you to all of you. And one of the big things that people have been saying is like, you seem like a really great person, a really nice person, and I really want to get to know you. So to give you guys more of a chance and more of an insight on me, I know I realized that my second video I ever did was a TMI tag, but which got surprisingly a good amount of views. I was just like, I was bored one day, still going through kind of a heartbreak, and I was like, why not? And so I decided to do more of a 20 facts about me kind of thing. And yeah, so you guys can get more of an insight of who I am, my favorites, more about me, and I think that'd be great. And if you want me to do 30 more facts so I can do like a 50 facts together video, I could totally do that. Just comment, like, subscribe. Wait, I did it at the end, sorry. Whatever. Anyway, let's get on to the video. My first fact about me is something that I know like a lot of my band friends think. Like one of my best friends, his name is Andrew, the moment he found out about this, he always calls me by it. My real name is actually Kathleen. Yeah. To all you substitute teachers out there, it's not Catherine. There's not even an R in it. I get Catherine so many times when they call roll call, and from a substitute teacher, I'm like, okay. You know that substitute teacher video from like the inner city? And it's like go down to Principal Oshak Hennessy's office. Principal O'Shaughnessy? Yeah. Those substitute teachers are always like that with me. I'm just like, there's not even an R in it. How do you get it? But yeah, that's my real name. My full name is actually Kathleen Lorraine Smith. And yes, I go by Katie for short because I'm not a fan of my first name, although I've gotten used to it now because, like I said, Andrew and one of my other best friends, Trent, both from my section, they like to everyone to know my name, and they know how much it bothers me, so they try to call me it a lot, and it's like yeah. My second fact about me is that my favorite color is actually purple. Now I know I mentioned this in my Do I Know You video. I called it, it's another best friend tag I did with Abby. I do that because she's down the street, so I'm just like, Abby! Yes. So my favorite color is purple, but one thing you don't know about me, because like right now my outfit is driving me insane, but I love my nails, they're gel, and I like this shirt, and it's driving me insane because I hate the colors purple and red together. It just bothers the crap out of me. I don't know why, it bothers me. Same thing with the numbers 3 and 8 together. I don't know why, but that bothers me. Yeah, that's when we did a thing for band, we had like a little pizza party, and we were supposed to say something about ourselves that no one else knew, and I mentioned how I hated the numbers 3 and 8 together. Then all the guys, like all my friends that are guys, they kept shouting out 83, 38, and I was so annoyed. I was like, argh. I'm weird sometimes, which you guys obviously already know at this point. I mean, by the way, I have a list right here. I forgot some facts about me. I totally know myself, The third thing is my favorite animal is an elephant. I've always loved elephants ever since when I was a baby. My mom used to sing Baby Mine from Dumbo, and then I always watched Dumbo, so I just love Dumbo. I love elephants. My favorite movie is actually Rock of Ages, and if you haven't ever seen that movie, I highly suggest it. It's one of my favorite Broadway musicals, but my favorite Broadway musical actually is Phantom of the Opera, but Rock of Ages is close second, because I just love 80s rock. My favorite song is Be My Baby by Ariana Grande, and more on that one a little later, actually. My favorite book is Dear John by Nicholas Sparks, and I've always loved that movie. I've always loved that. I like the movie too, but the book, I've always loved the book because it was the first Nicholas Sparks book I ever read. It's because my grandma used to collect them, and she loves them, and I live with my grandparents, if you didn't know. I live with my grandparents and my parents. When my parents are gone busy, my grandparents are here with me. Because I'm only 16. I almost said 15. I don't even know how old I am. I'm 16. I won't get my license until next month, so if I need to go anywhere, I have to have an adult in the car for my parental guidance. Yep. But anyway, my grandma, when I was younger, used to collect them, and she would let me read them because I was a big reader, and I still am a really big reader. Speaking of which, I don't have anything to read really right now. I'm just reading the I Justine book, and when I'm done, I'm not going to have anything to read. So comment anything down here if you know of a good book, because I've read a lot of books and I need something right now. Yes, but anyway, back to my story. Yeah, she would collect them, and then she was like, hey, you want to read this book one day? And then I read it and I fell in love with it, and I don't know, so it's been one of my favorite books ever since. Number 7, I believe in love. If you couldn't tell from half of my videos already about relationships and stuff like that, I believe in love, and I'm a hopeless romantic. I am very much a hopeless romantic, and I do believe in like love at first sight. I do believe in stuff like that, and I know it seems cliche, but you know, I believe everyone has a certain person out there. I play the trumpet. I'm in the principal chair for my grade. Currently, I'm second chair with other people, with one other person in front of me. I am also, but yes, I know I got a comment one time asking if I play first trumpet. I do play first trumpet. I'm actually next week, well this past week that I actually upload this video, next week when I'm filming it right now, currently in this time period where I'm filming it. Yeah, oh, my arm is shook. That's weird. Look at that, that's weird. Yeah, but I was at a summer symposium thing for Indiana at Ball State, and yeah. And that goes along with my next one. I am actually the field commander for my band, which is basically a drum major without conducting. So that's why I was able to go to the summer symposium, because I'm a drum major, but I'm not a conducting drum major. So I march with everyone, but I have the same responsibilities. Pretty much that's what I am. Number 10, I am a total computer whiz and nerd. I can program a computer if you need to be helped. If you need help on the computer. If you have any questions about any kind of computer or any motherboard software or anything, I can fix it. I am really good at computers. When I was younger, I actually used to like program computers all the time. And I don't know, I just love electronic stuff and devices, and I can fix iPods, I can fix anything. I'm really good with computers, and like, yeah, I'm a total dork. Number 11, going along with number 10, number 11, I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I love Star Wars because my grandpa, when I was busy on the computers when I was younger, just like typing away, fixing things, figuring out my computer, doing whatever I can, my grandpa would be in our movie theater in the next room over watching Star Wars. He loves Star Wars so much. And be like, hey Katie, do you want to come watch a little bit of Star Wars with me? And I'd be like, sure. So I've seen them all a bunch of times. And I actually, for my grandpa's birthday this year, I promised him that I gave him an IOU and a card, and I promised him that when the midnight premiere tickets go on sale for the new Star Wars movie, I'm buying them right then and we're gonna go see the midnight premiere. And my parents said it's fine since I'll be with adults, because they, ever since the shooting, they're not very happy with me going to midnight premieres, so they get a little scared. But yeah, I have protective parents, I know that. Yeah. But yeah, so it'll be a really good thing to do. Number 12, I'm actually also a huge Marvel nerd. Like, if you want to know all of Phase 3, I could tell you. I know my Marvel. I know everything. My first comic books I ever read were actually Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was actually my first real date I went on, and I went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was, yeah, that was nice. Actually, a really dorky thing, in my purse is downstairs, dang it. I actually, yeah. My first real date, that one that I talked about where I went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, it was last summer. I actually still have that movie stub, and because it was my first real date, I wanted to keep something to remember, hey, yeah, that's what I did on my first real date, because what if my kids later on in life are just like, hey, so what was your first date? And I have to explain this to them. I put the date down on there on the back just so I can remember, and yeah, that was a good night. Yeah, I'm a nerd. That guy out here is watching this video and finds out that I still have that movie stub. Cool. Glad you know. Keeping that a secret for a while. Thought you'd find me even more weird than I really am. But yeah, I'm a huge Marvel nerd. Number 13, and I had this one on number 13 for a total reason, a good reason. I am a huge Disney nerd, which you know because I did a whole Disney tag video and I did all this other stuff. And yeah, I love my Disney, and I put it for number 13 because if you don't believe that I'm such a huge Disney fan, the reason I put it for number 13 is because the address for Magic Kingdom is 1313 Mickey Avenue, and what's funny is that Mickey, the letter M, is actually the 13th letter in the alphabet, and so Walt Disney always thought that 13 was a lucky number, 1313 Mickey Avenue. But then it's really ironic because Tower of Terror is like they say 13 is like the unlucky number because it's a hotel, so that's why most hotels don't have like a 13th floor, because it's unlucky. So it's really ironic. Yes, I know my stuff. Number 14, I actually work at a coffee shop. Yes, I'm a barista, and I can make some of the best lattes you've ever had, trust me. Number 15, this goes back to my favorite song, Be My Baby. I love Ariana Grande. I am a huge Arianator. I went to her concert in Orlando when I was in Orlando for spring break, and she was there that week, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. So I went to go see her. That's why I had my honeymoon tour video up, and yeah. I think she's so self-powered, and she's so, like, self-confident. Even though she doesn't seem like she'll admit that she's not self-confident. I can admit I'm not self-confident. People will see me and be like, she looks so self-confident, she looks awesome. But yeah, she carries herself in a way that I'd like to carry myself. Like, she just is she doesn't always, like, if you look at her, she may not look like a kind of role model that everyone would think that someone like me or someone else, a little younger girl, would want to look up to, but who she is the kind of person that I like to look up to. Like, that whole spiel she did about not being a man's property and stuff like that, I believe in that wholeheartedly. I'm not exactly a feminist, I'd say, because I don't want to get in that whole internet mumbo jumbo, but I agree with a lot of the stuff she said. I'm just like, I've noticed that I've been the happiest I've ever been. I seriously thanked half my friends the past week because I was like, I've never been this happy before in my life, and I've never laughed as hard. I've never had as much fun as I have just being me, finding out more about myself. And I seriously, when she posted that, I don't know, I related to it a lot, and I was like, yeah, she's just awesome, and I seriously, I can't. Number 16 is my favorite flowers are actually carnations. Yep, I'm a cheap girl, kind of. Not in that way. I'm just cheap when it comes to like food, dates, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But yes, carnations are my favorite flowers, and because they're really cheap, and also they're really pretty. And there's like a whole story about one of my first trumpet teachers. He was the most proud of me at the time for my trumpet, and every time I would play like a solo gig or something like that, he would always, the next lesson I come to, he would always have either a pink or a white carnation waiting for me. And he would give it to me for such a great job, even if he didn't go, because he knew I would do great. And so ever since then, he died when I was in 8th grade, but ever since then, I've just always loved carnations. So guys, secret to win my heart? Give me some carnations. Seriously, love it. Go to an Ariana Grande concert with me. It's Ariana Grande and carnations. If you're okay with those, I'm in. Number 17, my favorite food is actually French onion soup. Number 18 is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to go golfing, but I've never been. There have been times where I've been this close to actually going because I have friends that are golfers, and they've been like, hey, let's go, and then we don't get enough people to go, and we just go putt-putting instead. So there have been times I've been so close, but I've never been, and I've always wanted to go. Number 19, I'm actually a huge fan of the New York Giants. All you New Yorkers out there, what's up? I love New York Giants. I've always been a fan of them for a long time because I have family in New York and stuff like that. And who I mentioned before, Andrew, one of my best friends, he is actually a huge Packers fan, and so he and I will get in debates all the time. And like one time our friend Trent gave me a hat to wear for band, and it said Steelers on it, and I don't like the Steelers. I was like, ew, I'm not wearing that Steelers. And then Andrew goes by and is like, at least they're better than the Giants. And I'm like, well, at least I'm not a Packers fan. Yeah, we all bicker about that kind of stuff, and it's really funny. And then my last one, number 20. Actually, if you notice on my Instagram, I talked about how I have 3 triple piercing right here. I did something, all you OCD people are going to hate me for this, but my mom has always had this thing where, I've always loved it, where she has 3 piercings on one ear, and then 2 on the other. So I did 3 and 2. See, so, sorry all you OCD people, but that's my ears now. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys got a little more of an insight on who I am in my life and what I like. And just comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will see you guys later. Bye!